The Donkey in the Well. Silas the farmer lived on a small farm with his faithful donkey, Burdock. They worked hard from sunup to sundown, tilling the fields and carrying heavy loads. Silas loved his donkey, and Burdock loved his farmer. On the edge of their farm was an old, deep well. It had been there for 100 years, its stone walls covered in soft, green moss. Silas had always warned Burdock to stay away from its dark, watery mouth. But one rainy morning, Burdock slipped on the wet grass. With a loud bray, he tumbled head over hooves into the well. He landed with a splash at the bottom, bruised and scared, but thankfully not hurt. Silas heard the noise and rushed to the well. He looked down and saw his beloved Burdock trapped at the bottom. He thought and thought, but the well was too deep and the donkey too heavy to pull out. Silas made a difficult decision. He decided it would be kinder to end Burdock's suffering by burying him. He grabbed his shovel and began to scoop dirt from a nearby pile, tossing it into the well. The first shovel of dirt landed on Burdock's back. The donkey shook it off, and the dirt fell to his feet. He had an idea. He would not give up. He would use this problem to his advantage. With each new shovel of dirt, Burdock shook it off and stepped up onto the new layer of earth. The well was slowly filling up, and with every scoop, Burdock was rising higher and higher. Silas kept shoveling, his heart heavy with grief. He thought he was burying his friend, but he was actually helping him. He didn't know that with every scoop, he was bringing Burdock closer to freedom. Finally, the well was almost full. Burdock was so high that he could see the sun and the sky clearly. He was almost free. The light was so bright after being in the dark for so long. Burdock took one last step and climbed out of the well, free and safe. He stood at the edge, breathing in the fresh air and feeling the warm sun on his back. Silas looked up, shocked and amazed, as his donkey stood before him, alive and well. He dropped the shovel from his hands and stared, unable to believe his eyes. From that day on, Silas and Burdock lived happily, and Silas never forgot the lesson his donkey had taught him. The moral of the story is that life will throw dirt on you, but you can use it as a stepping stone to climb out of any hole you're in.